Okay fellas, you can see I got the whole gear train in. I got the Office Max degree wheel. Little aluminum hub that I built just to mount the wheel to the crank. Of course, with everything installed, the cam gear is still not snug to the camshaft, so the cam will spin inside of the hub of the gear. First thing we're going to do is we're going to find top dead center by rotating the degree wheel. Right there is top dead center. Oop, lean down there a little too hard. Right there. So now we are at top dead center, indicated on the piston. Now I'm going to use the indicator as a pointer. 20 degrees. So we're going to rotate counterclockwise. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100. Whoop. 108 or 109 degrees. I always advance the cam just a little bit, a little more low end torque. And right there. When you need to turn the camshaft to set the timing, you could just use a piece of shafting that you're going to use for your distributor with the gear on the end of it. Insert it into the distributor hole, and you can use that to turn your camshaft so that you can set that exhaust lobe to top dead center. Okay, now without moving the crankshaft, I've moved the indicator over to exhaust number 1. Now I got to bring that lobe up till it's at top dead. Right at about 49. So now our crankshaft is 109 degrees counterclockwise. The exhaust lobe is straight up. So now we're going to set the set screws on the gear and lock the cam in at that position, and that should set the timing for the cam. Okay guys, back to top dead center. Everything's tight, everything's installed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take timing off. I'm going to put the cover back on. I'm going to put the indicator on there. Put the balancer back on there and mark the balancer so I know where top dead center is on the balancer. Okay, front cover back on. Timing pointer reinstalled. Balancer on just a little bit snug. And we've marked top dead center on the balancer. Now I'm going to take it back off and put a nice good scratch in it. And while we're in here, cylinders still look good. Looks like oil's getting up into the valley to oil the lifters, so I think everything should be good for a while. Now I need to install the intake, the head, put the whole thing back together and get the distributor installed. Alright, still at top dead center. Counterclockwise, 35 degrees. Alright. Now I'm going to put a little mark right here where my number 1 spark plug is dead center. Now all you have to do is hook up your ignition and rotate the body of the distributor until the ignition sparks. That was theoretical. And then glue the copper strip onto the rotor from center to that mark, and that should put you just about where you need to be. There will be some adjusting later, but that'll get you in the ballpark, probably even get it running on its own, and then you can tune from there. But that's how I get them set up and get them ready to roll. And usually you get pretty lucky and everything works out. That's it, fellas. Good luck.